Abusia Seno, and I'll be doing Ghana Mampany, His Excellency John Mahama, and I will be do University of Mines. Na Ohe Senia, you made in a corner near Kosunina, and I say, Waba, na University of Mines, a year Danya, a year 2-story building, a lecture hall, and as a lecture theatre, Wabi Biano, and when Chinsono, when him say, Openi Ibrahim Mahama, Ninu Ketua Pregope. Na openi Ibrahim Mahama dwuma wo e wo my Ghana mu ha no enya asem keto ni titiru eba mines sector no a machines akese dodo na wono a na ewo bi e wo my Ghana mu ha na esase emusrade etu de what so ntakrache wo mu prekope eno nti na obepie mu wa ha wo mu ebebo na baso ewie ya doctorate degree na wo mu de abo na baso a kire na kontu ho de ama no Intiminga say no Ibrahim Mahama ubo ni dinu amfa doctor nka ho anaje say say wasaka poma no antwam na busua no ene ye de akira Ghana News TV ye betwa ye de ebremo Ghana News TV midin ni na nasifa han bubu mesro say ni ndi kan about hemia na wa subscribe no wa share video de amam na busua na ye course wa ha nyina no ye twa ye de ebe kire mo na mesro so wa man nails was so send this cabo my Ghana mu a omodi ane download LemFi wo UK wo America wo Canada wo Europe bia no download LemFi wo news shemu a wo mo ebe ma package sonko sanso ena sika obe send abo my Ghana mu no wo mo nye wo hwe free ena instant wo send ya no ni panel account mobile money account mo nti se ya bia school fees also otu nyina no download LemFi never fa Honorary no eda boko abusuan yenko na yenhwe yenti se ne adwumadie no enyina ekoe
we don't want to crowd this place. How do you understand? On the back.
The profile of this distinguished gentleman is so long that if we do not cut it short, it will take a long time. So I'm going to read an abridged version of that. A distinguished industrialist and visionary entrepreneur who has significantly advanced critical sectors of the Ghanaian and West African economy, including mining, construction, manufacturing, transportation, and agriculture. Through his pioneering venture, most notably Engineers and Planners Company Limited, Jata Cement, Man Bosch Ghana Limited, and Asuchare Poultry Farms, he has built thriving indigenous enterprises that generate thousands of direct and indirect jobs. It strengthens local content and drives industrial and economic growth across the region. Through the Ibrahim Mahama Foundation and the Joyce Tamaklo Cancer Foundation, he has also demonstrated unwavering commitment to social development and community empowerment through initiatives in healthcare, education, disaster relief, and cancer awareness. His company, Engineers and Planners, which he started around 1997 as a small equipment rental business, and has grown into one of the largest indigenous mining and engineering firms in West Africa, deploying heavy earth-moving equipment and providing contract mining services. His recently acquired company, Azuma Resources, is being developed into a 2.8 million ounce Black Volta gold project in the Upper West region of Ghana. Please, this is the person we are honoring today. And I will invite the council chair, Professor Mrs. Goski Alabi, to confer the degree.
Your Excellency, Mr. John Mahama, congregation, by the powers vested in me, I, chairperson of the University of Mines and Technology, do hereby confer on you, Mr. Ibrahim Mahama, Doctor of Science, DSc, honoris causa. Please accept our warmest congratulations. And now, before we do the robing, kindly hold on a second. GTEC, we hereby, from UMaT, present to Ghana and the world Dr. Ibrahim Mahama, honoris causa DSc.
So the council chair will present to him a plaque to signify the new honor. Dr. Ibrahim Mahama, can you hold your brief? His Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Dr. Ibrahim Mahama. Dr. Ibrahim Mahama will give us a brief speech.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Mahama, the distinguished guests, Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, members of your University Council, esteemed faculty, members of state, my minister, the Mines Minister, Emmanuel Bois, and all protocol observed. Like the president said, when he's here, I can't read the speech. But I'll be back to give you my life story. But he said it all here today, so all I can say is thank you very much for the honor. Thank you.
So send this cafe amanoni aba Africa ha use LemFi. Say ye fear wo pese wo ntono use LemFi. Edan ya na say japade a wani da so a wo pese oto Africa ha no use LemFi. So wo send this sika ama odofo e de aboa no wo Africa ha use LemFi. Sanso e na say wo tie obi school fees ama no a use LemFi. Nyenti a make camfo LemFi ama one say utimi send this sika e fa LemFi so a e ma ni begu bank account mu sanso e na timi begu mobile money account mu. Eno achi nso no de bia LemFi e wo daily rate a e ma hu sika dodo a wo send a wo benya. LemFi e secured na wo send this car enche na nipa a wo send ama no ne nsaka. LemFi wo USA, Canada, UK, Italy, Germany, Ireland, Netherlands, Spain, Belgium, Portugal and France. When the LemFi send this car untu ahwe bomodi a dey use me code NEWS news na say ene any day di kan o register o LemFi so a unya bonus sanso and use to chance so a ye wo bonuses ahodo a ye de ma
reset this country, and indeed you are resetting over the short period of 1 year. Ghanaians are feeling the effect of your very good policies. We in the Western region are so very excited because over the short period of about 4 months, you've been in this region for 3 times. The first one was to thank the good people of the region for the massive support that we gave you. The second was to cut the salt for the dualization of Takoradi Cape Coast. Recently, you came back to inspect the Takoradi Aguna stretch, an indication that Western region has a special place in your heart, and we are so grateful. On behalf of the good people of the region, once again, I welcome you. Ladies and gentlemen, with a very big round of applause, shall we rise as we welcome His Excellency, the special guest of honor, to the podium. Thank you very much.
At the 18th Special Congregation of the University of Mines and Technology, an institution whose mandate speaks directly to Ghana's development aspirations, our industrial future, and the responsible stewardship of our natural resources. But before I go into the meat of my speech, I'll just make a few comments on some of the items raised by the Honorary Vice Chancellor. With regards to the small-scale mine, the Chief Executive of the Minerals Commission is here, and I wish that by the time we leave here, he makes a commitment to issue the license to the university. His minister is also here, so I expect the minister to direct him to issue that license for 2 reasons. One, we can make it a model small-scale mine, not only for instruction of students of the university, but also to bring licensed small-scale miners to come and learn how mining is done. And then secondly, the revenue that will be generated by these mines would stop Vice Chancellor from going cap in hand, lala sulala, and begging for money. The next one is on the Center for the Mining Museum and Mining Research. It has stalled because of a changing mandate. The Minerals Income Investment Fund, several of the royalties that used to accrue to that fund have been moved by the Ministry of Finance into what we call the Big Push program. And so they don't have the same volume of resources that they were receiving. And so, like the Vice Chancellor said, we will work to seek alternative funding so that we can finish that center in the shortest possible time. Also, the issue of financial clearance for lecturers, recruitment of lecturers, has been brought to my attention by several universities. And the Minister of Finance attention has been drawn to it. And so I'm sure that soon he's going to make an omnibus clearance for universities, and then he will allocate the numbers to the various institutions. Because of financial hardship or structural exclusion. This commitment has informed initiatives such as the No Guarantor Student Loan Scheme, the No Fee Stress for first-year students in public tertiary institutions, the Free Tertiary Education for Persons with Disability, and the Student Loan Plus program, which supports continuing students by covering the cost of academic user fees. These interventions are deliberately designed to expand access, promote equity, and democratize opportunities across our tertiary educational space. Ladies and gentlemen, while access is essential, it is not sufficient on its own. The accurate measure of a strong tertiary system lies in the quality of educational outreach, innovation, and the digital transformation of teaching and learning. Our universities must produce graduate students like UMaT. My vision for tertiary education is clear. Our universities must become engines of problem solving, innovation, enterprise, and national service. Government is therefore strengthening university and industry linkages to ensure that teaching and research translate into practical solutions for economic growth. We're encouraging the commercialization of research outputs, centers of excellence, and partnership that supports industrial competitiveness. We're investing in modern laboratories, research infrastructure, and digital platforms that enhance learning and position graduate universities as contributors to global knowledge while remaining firmly rooted in local developmental issues. Another issue close to my heart is youth empowerment. Ghana's youthful population is our greatest asset. Still, it will only become a demographic dividend if our educational system equips our young people with the relevant skills, entrepreneurial capacity, and a strong work ethic. And this is why the government continues to promote experiential learning, internships, startup, incubation, and innovation ecosystems within tertiary institutions. Initiatives such as the UMaT program, the Youth Employment and Entrepreneurship program, and the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation program are designed to ensure that graduates leave our universities not merely as job seekers, but as job creators and solution providers. Distinguished guests, as we pursue industrialization, government remains resolutely committed to integrity, accountability, and sustainable development, particularly in the management of our natural resources. Illegal mining remains one of the most serious threats to our environment, water bodies, and rural livelihoods. While enforcement and regulatory reform are necessary, the long-term solution lies in knowledge, professionalism, and responsible mining practices. This is where the University of Mines and Technologies mandate becomes indispensable. UMaT has a unique national responsibility to train professionals, advance research, and develop technologies that promote lawful, environmentally responsible, and community-centered mining. Your work here must continue to shape the future of Ghana's extractive sector in ways that balance economic benefit with environmental and social sustainability. And now, honoring excellence and enterprise. And I'll just say a few things about our honoree, who is very soon to be decorated, who coincidentally happens to be my younger brother. Our father was two things. He was a politician first, and then he became an entrepreneur. And as you can see, I adopted the political genes. And somebody adopted the entrepreneurial genes. And so, recently, my younger brother Ibrahim was called to speak at an event, and he said, I can't talk like my senior brother, but I can do many things better than him. And I agree with him because me, I can talk, but money goes farther than talk. Money can do everything, so when he says he can do many things better than me, it means Sikaya Moja. But I'll tell you a bit about Ibrahim. At one point when our father was in exile, one of his political exiles, Ibrahim and some of the younger siblings were sent away to England to continue school and also to keep them out of trouble in Ghana. Ibrahim, from when he was young, had an interest in any machine. And so if you give him a toy, he will, by the next day, have dismantled it to see what makes the toy move. And so he has an interest in aeroplanes, he has an interest in motorcycles, he has an interest in cars, but above all, he has an interest in heavy, earth-moving machine, engineering machines. And so in England, he continued to pursue that interest. And it met him to meet a partner who was also a contractor, I think an Irish contractor, who was down on his luck and was virtually bankrupt. And so Ibrahim convinced him, let's take a few bulldozers and excavators to Ghana, and we can start renting them to the mines, and we'll make some good money. And so they came together and formed Engineers and Planners. At that time, no Ghanaian company was allowed to work directly as a subcontractor to the big mining companies. It was Australian, Canadian, expatriate companies that used to get the contracts from the big mining companies. And then they would subcontract little parts of it to the pioneers like Ibrahim Mahama. And so he began by doing subcontracts for AMS, African Mining Services. And he proved so good at the work he was doing that gradually, they recognized that he could not only deliver on budgets, but also deliver on time. And so he opened that space for the first indigenous Ghanaian mining company to get contracts directly from the big mining companies. And his mentor, I call him and Ibrahim Tom and Jerry, because you can't see one without seeing the other. And so gradually he built his name in the mining sector, and today is the biggest mining subcontractor, if not only in the whole of West Africa, maybe in Africa. And he has built himself by dint of hard work. I've cut him no advantages, as some people want to say. And indeed, he himself will confess that he normally has a harder time when I'm president than when I'm in opposition. Because when I'm president, if he gets any advantages, they'll say, oh, because his brother is president. And so I make sure he follows the rules. And so his company has advanced by leaps and bounds in times that I've been out of office. And I believe that now he's reached the stage where the company is resilient and can withstand any shocks. They have the Blackwater resources and are about to start the first 100% indigenously owned gold mine in Ghana. So I want to thank this university for honoring him, and you could not have been more strategic in honoring this young man. He is very philanthropic, and so carrying a doctorate of science from your university, you can always milk him for more money to develop your university. And so on behalf of the family, I wish to, and behalf of all our siblings, there are 19 of us minus one, who is late. We wish to thank the university for the honor that has been done to the Mahama family. And now to our graduates and students of UMaT. Your education is both a privilege and a responsibility. Use it not merely to earn a living, but to build your nation. Be bold in innovation, disciplined in conduct, and unwavering in service to Ghana. I commend the council, management, faculty, and staff of the University of Mines and Technology for their dedication to academic excellence and national service. I once again wish to congratulate the University of Mines and Technology, all the graduates of today, our honoree on this well-deserved honor, and I warmly congratulate all of you for this successful event. May God bless the University of Mines and Technology, may God bless our homeland Ghana, and make our nation great and strong. I thank you.
Does not take your presence and honor you have done us today for granted at all. We know that you had to squeeze time out of your very busy schedule to join us here all the way from Accra. We say, may the good Lord continue to bless you, and thank you very much for coming. And now, Mr. President, with your permission, sir, by the powers vested in me by the Council of the University of Mines and Technology, I, Professor Mrs. Goski Alabi, Chairperson of the University Council, do hereby declare the Assembly duly constituted. Thank you all very much.
His staff in all categories are here. All the staff of EMP and other companies belonging to Dr. Ibrahim Mahama. Shall we kindly see you? Kindly rise for us to see you. Great. Thank you so much. God bless you for coming. We'll continue with the conferment of degrees.
So send this cafe amanoni aba Africa ha use LemFi. Say ye fear wo pese wo ntono use LemFi. E dan ya na say japade a wani da so a wo pese oto wa Africa ha no use LemFi. So wo send this sika ama odofo e de aboa no wo Africa ha use LemFi. Sanso e na say wo tie obi school fees ama no a use LemFi. Nyenti a make come for LemFi ama on say utimi send this sika e fa LemFi so a e mani begu bank account mu sanso e na timi begu mobile money account mu. Enu achi nso no de bia LemFi e wo daily rate a e ma hu sika dodo a wo sende a wo benya. LemFi e secured na wo send this car enche na nipa a wo sende ama no no ne nsaka. LemFi wo USA, Canada, UK, Italy, Germany, Ireland, Netherlands, Spain, Belgium, Portugal and France. What the LemFi send this car untu ahwe Bombardier they use me code NEWS News. Na say any day they can register or LemFi so unya bonus. Sanso and use to chance so ye wo bonuses ahodwa ye de ma.
Menu makwekwe sa sempa kania. Semenam na meti asempa na mamo amane a na ma no keka me. Anyem bia what ANS Trading Agency Limited nka. Sa wo ka say door to door for no de na watwa. E sense obi ne wa wo say wo ho sa door to door business nim. Wo nneoma wo UK a wo de ko Ghana. Ana say Germany a wo de ko Ghana. 3 to 5 weeks e be kwa kodu nipa ne pono no say try. Na de mo demonstration wo say dwuma de we mu ne say wo ho bo no. E da form say boko. ANS Trading Agency Limited. E wo air freight special service. And nneoma ne ye de be fa plane. Entintempa na akwa kodu. Obetima for South Africa we also the new free Ghana, akwa UK and Germany. FAGG them, which is also a ye, I mean drop a bomb. ANS Trading Agency Limited pair and a 40-footer any 20-footer container. For UK, Edico Ghana, and Germany, Edico Ghana. Oma Manuoma Yemre, import to, export to, them there for you. Omo Ghana Namani 0249 170 423. UK has over Freya 0790 802 7527. Germany 09173 771 2733. Ubenya ANS Trading Agency Limited. Our West Croydon ANS Trading Agency Limited. Quantum Brantem. Wana beboya baso. Maybe next time in a fill up from the bebro.